Even though they were twins, they never experienced life the same way. Same face, same voice, same birth, but not the same way of looking at the world. Very early on, something separated them. Not an event, not an argument, a different way of defining success. Anna always moved forward with confidence. Kenza, on the other hand, observed before acting. They were born in a simple place, a place where days echoed with children's laughter, where solidarity mattered more than money. A shared courtyard, that's where everything began. In that courtyard, nothing truly belonged to just one person. Meals were shared, clothes to even the clothesline belonged to everyone. The same smell of laundry, the same footsteps in the hallways, the same struggles, but Anna mostly saw what was missing. The toys she didn't have, the beautiful houses she saw on television, the life she dreamed of living. Kenza saw something else. The bonds, the laughter, the human warmth. Without realizing it, comparison settled in. Silent, persistent, Anna wanted more. Kenza wanted better. As she grew up, Anna became confident and assertive. The way she walked, the way she spoke, the way she presented herself to the world. She loved being admired, being noticed. Kenza, on the other hand, remained discreet. She didn't like drawing attention to herself. And that was exactly what Jason, a boy from the neighborhood, liked about her. Jason was a cook in a restaurant. He worked hard. Long hours on his feet, stifling heat, and a salary far too low. For the effort he put in, he wasn't rich, he wasn't impressive, but he was sincere. With him, Kenza felt something new. Stability, emotional security. When their eyes met for the first time, she knew that moment mattered. No superficial excitement, no empty promises, just a deep sense of peace. Kenza and Jason lived modestly. A small apartment, simple furniture. Jason came home late. Exhausted from service, one evening, he put down his jacket, sat down, and sighed. Today was hard. The head chef blamed me for a mistake. That wasn't even mine. And yet, I'm paid as if I'm worth nothing. Kenza didn't try to comfort him. With empty words, she listened. Jason knelt beside her and rested his head on her lap. They didn't have much, but their home was peaceful. They shared simple meals, plans, dreams. Elsewhere, Anna lived in a large, luxurious house. Marble floors, imported furniture, everything shined. Her husband, Wilson, loved order, comfort, silence. He liked everything to be perfect. And above all, for nothing to disturb his image. Anna had everything, except peace. One evening, Jason made a decision. I don't want to stay underpaid my whole life. I want to grow, learn more, maybe open my own restaurant one day. Kenza looked at him. She saw the exhaustion, but also the determination. I'm with you, no matter what. They made sacrifices. Fewer outings, less comfort, but never less respect. One Christmas evening, they were all gathered around the table. The food was warm, the music soft, the conversations lively. They shared jokes, memories, stories that made everyone laugh. For a moment, everything felt simple, everything felt normal. But one difference was impossible to ignore. Wilson sat next to Anna, his eyes glued to his phone, scrolling, answering calls, never looking up at her, not even once. No attention, no gesture, no affection. At the other end of the table, it was the complete opposite. Jason looked at Kenza with admiration, as if he were proud of every detail of her. From time to time, he took her hand, a gentle smile, a look that said, I'm here. Everyone noticed the difference. Glances were exchanged. Smiles became uneasy, but no one dared to speak. Then suddenly, The laughter faded. Anna put down her cutlery. Her voice trembled at first. Then anger took over. You're always on your phone. Even during family dinners. You never have time for me. Silence fell. Wilson finally looked up. But instead of apologizing, he stood up abruptly. His voice was loud, sharp, angry. How do you think I make so much money? The money you spend, without counting, trips, luxury items. I work, all the time, day and night. That's what you wanted, right? A life of luxury? So stop nagging me. Without waiting for a response, he left the room. The door slammed. Then the sound of a car engine. He was already gone. The silence that followed was dry, deafening. No one spoke. Anna kept her head down to keep from crying. Her hands trembled. She could have left, but she stayed, seated, silent, until the end of the dinner. Then she stood up slowly and went home. That night, Kenza couldn't sleep. Lying on her back, staring at the ceiling, the silence was heavy, almost suffocating. She thought about Anna, her luxurious house, her silence at dinner, and for the first time, she didn't compare herself. Not to her sister, not to anyone. She understood something. Dignity is not measured by money. In the darkness, she grabbed her phone, one message, then another. No response. She called once, twice. Nothing. Early the next morning, Kenza sat on the edge of the bed. Jason had already left for work. Quietly, as always, in her large house, Anna woke up to Wilson was already gone. No word, no glance. Luxury surrounded her, but no sound. No warmth, just emptiness. For the first time, she envied her sister's peace. So she picked up her phone and called Kenza. This time, Kenza answered. They talked for hours. Their childhood, the courtyard, the laughter, the simple meals. Then Anna opened up her loneliness, the weight of silence, that wealth that never made her happy. She admitted she would give anything for a home full of life, laughter, warmth. That day, Anna made a decision. She left Wilson. She rented a small apartment, simple, modest, and started over. Years passed. Jason finally completed his training. He was able to open his own restaurant. He now worked for himself, on his own terms. His own boss, long hours, still. But this time, with pride. Anna, meanwhile, found a job as an assistant. It wasn't much, but it was enough to live decently. Above all, it was a life that reflected who she truly was. She reconnected with her childhood friend, Randy. They had been seeing each other for a few months. With him, she finally felt seen, admired, loved. One day, Anna and Kenza met again, side by side. No rivalry, no comparison. Two lives, two paths, and one simple truth. Money doesn't create happiness, but it can contribute to it. Thank you for watching till the end. Tell me in the comments, what do you think truly makes people happy? Read other people's answers. You might not be the only one asking yourself this question. Please like, share, and follow for more stories. See you soon.